Greetings, Ascending Ones. Thank you for joining me for the weekly channeled inspirational reading by astrological sign for all sun, moon, and rising signs for the week of May 17th through the 23rd, 2015. This is only a general reading, and it's also a different type of reading where you are able to go down to the description bar area and click your sign specifically, as all 12 signs have been uploaded to this very same video for you so that the weekly readings can be put out faster with everything all in one place. So if you'd like to skip ahead, go to the description area, and in that box you can select your specific sign to listen to it, so you don't have to listen to the entire video. However, if you'd like to listen to the entire video, just listen from the very beginning. This is only a general reading which may or may not specifically resonate with you. If you'd like to order a personal reading so that I can tune in to your concerns and your situation to assist you with gaining more clarity personally, please check out my website at naturallyhighlife.com. To order a personal reading with me is easy. Thank you so much for listening. And also at the end of this video, there will be some announcements. So please tune into those, even if you do skip ahead to listen to them at the end of listening to your readings, your sun, moon, and your rising. Be sure to check all those out and listen to the end of this video as well. And thank you so much for listening. Now on to the reading. Before we go into the individual signs, I did a general reading for the general energies of this week of May 17th through May 23rd, 2015. One of the cards that came up is number 15, Temptation, number 2, Spiritual Union, number 3, Solar Plexus Chakra, and number 4, Firm Foundation. The energies that I feel with these cards are that the focus of love is going to be the main goal for many of you this week. As you listen to this and you go throughout your week, there's something that you'll be really pulled to tie yourself into and with, and many intentions will be set on getting the love that they want in work, with another person, just overall in their life, just lining up with their passion and their creative energy, creative force, the drive that they have. And that passion is ready to just be expressed. And this is a wonderful time for that, with the new moon being in Taurus on May 18th. The other thing that's there is that some of you are feeling that you need to mix it up with people in ways that sometimes doesn't feel comfortable for you, to be a part of the crowd, to be a part of the group, trying to be liked, trying to fit in and belong and not wanting to feel different. Some of you are going to be dealing with that this week or very soon, perhaps. As far as another area that's important is going to be focusing on the structure of your willpower and how you feel about yourself, your self-esteem. That is going to be something very important this week, and I see some improvements will be made for you. And you'll just be looking at how you can change your appearance and how you can feel better about yourself. Really ground yourself and feel right in your shoes with what you do, devoid of what other people are thinking about it, and feeling more confident and just solid. That energy is there also. And it could challenge, the energy could challenge your creativity in a way, but the energy is certainly there to really move through that. So focus forward. What you can change is the amount of support and structure that you feel is there for you this week. And you won't even have to do it through taking a lot of external action. But you will be able to work with some tools that you've already been doing or some projects you've already been working on, and you'll be able to move things forward a bit more because you've already got what it is that you wanted to get, some of you. But now you've got to make it be what you want it to be, or you're having to play the waiting game until it comes full circle for you a bit more. You know, but you're going to be getting a lot of insight this week about many things. But continue listening to hear the announcements at the end of this video, and to also hear your individual signs. And if you want to click ahead to listen to your moon, sun, or rising sign, then go ahead and, select your sign in the description box below. Thank you for listening. Greetings, Aries. I did a 1-card reading for you. And that card that came up for you was number 4, Authority. This card came from the Psychic Tarot Oracle deck by John Holland. This card tells me that work, business, delightful things that you enjoy are going to be at the forefront of your mind during this week. You're feeling strong. You're feeling dedicated. You're feeling as though things are working out and the foundation underneath you is pretty solid. Some of you feel that you're not where you want to be. You're ready to move on. You feel as though things can change for the better, and you're working on holding on to your positive mindset this particular week. There will be some shifts energetically that have to do with Mercury retrograde, which starts on May 19th through June 11th. But then there's also a new moon in Taurus, which is coming up, and that's May 18th at 12:15 a.m. These energies are going to influence you in some way or another, or you'll just feel them, or they may influence other people around you. I see you standing up to someone and really letting people know where you stand, what you want. And this week you'll be more clear on the creative balance that you want to have around you. In love, things are shifting. There's a change underway. Some of you are getting ready to embrace new love, or you'll be embracing a new way to see the love that you already have. In money, you could want more money because your expectations are extremely high right now. I see you playing with an idea and changing the way that you earn your money, or I see, and it's coming, that you do something to make the money that you're already making. You find a way to make that be more for you. So it's a way that you extend the money that you already have coming in. And soon enough, you'll be very pleased with the changes that are soon to come. It is a good time for organization, order, balance, structure, and bringing in more support for yourself. That's what I see for you. Thank you. Hi, Taurus. This week, the card that came up for you is one card that I selected, and that card is number 17, Hope. When I look at this card, what comes up that I see for you this week is that you're feeling like a child again. You're feeling as if anything's possible. You're feeling as though you're riding on top of the world in the wind. New breakthroughs are there for you. You're feeling so creative and so joyful. You're looking at ways that you can give back to the world in your most wonderful way. You feel such delight with some of the ideas that are coming up in you. Some of you feel blockages though, and are filled with doubts about the ideas that are coming up. You're thinking about, perhaps some of you are wondering how other people are going to perceive this new you that's coming through, this new person, this new thing that you are birthing at this time. It's rightfully so that this card should come up, because we do have a new moon in Taurus taking place on May 18th at 12:15 a.m. And then there's also Mercury going retrograde this week as well, on May 19th through June 11th. You're still riding on the wings of joy if you can look at things in the most positive way that you can right now. Hard work is going to pay off right now. Your intuition is particularly heightened right now as well. Your heart may feel a bit heavy because you have so many things that you're wanting, that you want to do, that you want to give, so much you want to give out to the world. Just be sure not to give away everything completely for free, and save something for yourself. At this time, new love can come to the table, and it'll be a deeper love. Listen to your heart, pay attention to the impulses that do come up in you, and you'll choose rightfully. You're very grounded, but you will be feeling as though you need to do more and more and more. So balance that energy out, because there's just so much abundance coming in for you. Set your intentions right now at this new moon as well, this week, and that energy will be very strong this entire week. Set your intentions as early as you can, and do some meditation, and see yourself doing what it is that you want to do, and it will happen. Believe. That's what I see for you. Thank you, Taurus. Gemini, hi. You're being called forth this week with the energy of this card. This one card that I selected for you this week is awareness number 1. When I see this card, I see you learning a specific lesson about the energy that's playing out right now. There was a past 2 cycles that passed that were the solar and lunar eclipses that took place in March and in April. And you did have some energy that was very prevalent for you at one of these moons. I don't remember exactly which one, but it was just recently, and it was in Gemini. So there is a great energy thing taking place with you, and some of you are really stuck, feeling like you are at a place where you're like, I'm tired of this. I want to own my power. I want to step up to the plate. I have something that I was called to do. Or you feel like you're here to do something else besides what you're doing. The energy is there. You actually do know what to do. You feel as though you know what to do. It's like such frustration there for some of you, because you know what the price is for freedom, and you want to have your freedom. You want to be able to do things on your own, and I really feel such a deep entrepreneurial spirit there in you, and you're wanting to break free and break the chains that are holding you back from something. Some of you are having issues in love, and you want things to be better, but some of you are tired. I see some great changes taking place, and your awareness is really growing. You're fighting, though. Some of you are fighting the wisdom that is there, that is with you, and trying to play hardball, not wanting to bend for the other person. When it comes to your work, I see you really being able to step into a new opportunity, or at this new moon, which is taking place on May 18th at 12:15 a.m. It's taking place in Taurus. That new moon is a time, especially for you, where you set intentions before, whether you knew it or not, by focusing on something, whatever you were focused on the last new moon cycle. It's coming forth a bit more now. At the full moon, there were certain things that already came up for you. And there was the lunar and the solar eclipses, which changed your life in some way. And think about how that was. But this card is telling you to own your power, and that what you feel you should be doing, you can do, and go do, and plan to do it. Set up a plan at this time. Maybe it's not the time to step completely out there, but with the plan, you certainly can, and you certainly will. Be positive and own your power. Gemini, thank you. That was your reading. That's what I see right now. Cancer, hi. When I see this card, this one card that I selected for you for this week, it's Victory and Success, number 6. That card comes up telling me that you're growing through leaps and bounds, and that there's something that you're very passionate about. It's you're wanting to tell others, but you may be holding back what you have to say. You could be hurting about something that has hurt you, and emotionally you're fighting back the tears, even if it's not physical tears. But you've got to let that out. And I see you actually telling someone, confiding in someone this week about your feelings about things. And this cycle right now, this new moon taking place in Taurus, is taking place on May the 18th at 12:15 a.m. But then there's also Mercury retrograde as well, which is May 19th through June 11th. And you're going to be extremely feeling a lot during this time. And this moon is going to really highlight some areas of your life, like love, especially love, and money. You're extremely focused on those areas, and you want to bring more of that in. But you want people to focus more on you yourself. It's time for you to give more to you. And also healing is showing up right now in some way, bringing balance in health, bringing balance in your mindset and how you're thinking. And it's time to figure out, or to ponder further, or set an intention at this moon on how you can bring in more harmony, more harmonic, and vibes in your environment. I see you really fighting. Some of you are fighting, having peace there, because maybe you don't know how to do it. And maybe you don't know that you deserve peace in your world. Work is looking as though it's very good. It's a good time for you to go back and see any type of jobs or opportunities that you were looking at in the past that maybe you're wanting to look at right now. During a Mercury retrograde, it is a good time to go back and finish certain things that you didn't finish before. It is a good time to do that. And look at some things that you were already working on, because I see you being able to look back in the other direction and something is there that you find joy and excitement in, and it's going to help carry you through the week. Beyond that, that is what I see for you. Some of you, somebody may have a pregnancy, something that they're looking at this new moon also. If you energize that, that's something that can certainly be a possibility. If you're looking at that, if you're not looking at that, then shift the energy to something else. Beyond that, projects being birthed, all that is on the table. Be positive. And that's what I see for you, Cancer. Thank you. Hi, Leo. Things are on the table for you. And what I see mostly during this time, during this week, as I've pulled one card for you, and that card is the number 2 Movement, Choices, and Decisions card. When I see this card, I see you having many irons in the fire, many choices to make, much on your mind, but you're about to take action. I see you really getting involved in your work and seeing how you can bring other people into what you're doing, perhaps to work for you, to work with you, partnerships, partnering, a lot of gathering information and research this week for you shows up. And the need perhaps to have a lot of patience, as there will be some delays while Mercury is going retrograde. It happens to different people. You may experience it. Mercury retrograde is taking place May the 19th through June 11th. And there's also a new moon in Taurus, which is coming up as well, taking place May 18th at 12:15 a.m. So right now, patience and waiting are on the table. Taking action on new things for you, it doesn't seem to be a good idea because you may not have all the facts. You may not have all the details there. People may be double talking and not giving you the exact details and information that you may need. You may have to call more than one time to get what you need. Of course, business and matters have to go on, but if you're scheduling things, if you have appointments that you're making, just put most of your energy into things that are already working for you. New things can happen, but if you start them, be aware that there may be some missing pieces that will come up later on that you may not have been aware of, and you'll have to come back to the thing again, which can be a bit and a lot frustrating for many people. Your family and friends will be very much on your mind and around your mind in energy. I see somewhere in your space you're wanting to be around other people a lot. Perhaps there will be a party, going to different gatherings, social environments, things like that. Those could be some of the many things that you do. Traveling. If you're traveling, again, delays can happen. So bring something to read, bring something to study, so that way you aren't caught up, in sitting there wondering what's going on. Be mindful of that. But mainly, this month for you, money is definitely coming in, and you'll definitely be getting your workout on. Health is looking good. Whatever plan you have going on or are planning, it's certainly looking like it's moving in a positive direction. Passion is at the forefront of your mind right now, and yeah, things may not be moving as fast as you want, but they are moving in a positive direction. Set your intentions at the new moon and you'll enjoy this energy. And that's what I see for you this week. Leo, thank you. Hi, Virgo. I pulled one card for you, which is number 8, accelerated motion, and it's reversed. When that card comes up, when this card comes up for you, I feel a feeling that you feel held back this week. You could feel like you're being it's a stagnant energy. It's not as fluid as you would like. Last week was a different energy, but this week will be different for you. You do have 2 major things going on this week, which can be affecting things. So you having patience this week is important, as money is important to you. You want more of it. You're looking for money and work, and you're looking for more financial support and stability. Perhaps love is not as much on your mind right now. You really want to meet your bottom line, or you may be meeting your bottom line, but you want to add on to that. Some of you will be looking to get a second job. If you do, it would be good to not really try to get something that's new out there during a Mercury retrograde, which is taking place May 19th through June 11th. Important because you may not have all the details. Maybe someone may want you to work extra shifts after they told you you'd be working one shift. Maybe they change your shift from night to day shift out of nowhere, giving you no options, as to why they're doing that after they do it. It could be anything. And if it's love and you meet somebody new, the person may not be completely honest. They may be only giving you part of the story. You also have good energy coming in too, which is a new moon in Taurus. And that new moon in Taurus is taking place on May 18th at 12:15 a.m. That energy playing out right now is good for you because you happen to be an earth sign. And being as earthy as you are, it's a good time to set intentions. It's a good time to see where you would like more support, to really look at where can you pull in more support. Where can you ask for more support from the universe, from, places that can offer that to you. Some of you are looking to get in school right now, and so you've got so much to study, so much to do, and it's interfering with you making money. You may be worried, but worry is, it's okay. Things are going to speed up. It's going to get a bit better. There are going to be a couple weeks where things are going to be, different a little bit. They'll be a little rocky perhaps, or just different. But if you focus on positive things and you shift your energy into that direction, get some meditation, then things will feel better for you. And you'll see some differences, But that's it. That's what I see for you right now this week. Thank you for listening. Thank you. Libra, hi. I did a 1-card reading for you for this week. And that card that came up for you is the number 8 accelerated motion card, and it is upright. When I see this card and I feel the energy that you have with you this week, it is one of promise. It is one where you're wishing upon a star for something to change, for some breakthrough to happen for you. You could have been sad that things have not been unfolding the way that you want. This week is going to be a signal that all that has been sad is going to switch around. That what was once lost can certainly be found. The voice that you have, that you've been using more readily to speak your mind, to speak your truth, has been working wonders. Wonders, and definitely in your favor. People have tried to take advantage of you in the past. This week, you're going to be looking into a different direction, away from certain things, because you have figured out that there's something out there for you, calling to you. And this isn't going to be for everyone. But somebody is feeling this message, because I hear you writing, or maybe you will start writing out your wishes, the things that you want, the things you desire, and set what you want out on paper and really energize it. Finally, some of you are looking over your shoulders at the possibilities which lie there within your reach. Business is definitely going to be very important to a lot of you this week, as entrepreneurship has been big with Libras. Some of you are just going to be focused on managing your money and getting your life in order. And you're ready to lead the pack and change your destiny. You're also seeing that things are not engraved in stone, and that you can change things. So this week I see you really working with this new moon in Taurus. Even if you knew it was going to be one or not, now you do. It's May 18th at 12:15 a.m. That's a new moon in Taurus. Set your intentions with that energy. That energy is also akin to you because it is ruled by Venus. Both Taurus and both Libra are both ruled by Venus. So that energy is going to be very favorable for you too. Any creation, any types of creative endeavors that you're looking at doing, pulling out your art, playing in your crayons, pencils, whatever it is, paint, or even just doing more exercise or walking, just dressing yourself up, putting on makeup, or if you're a man, then just giving more attention to yourself and really using a certain fragrance that you like, talking to someone that just makes you feel so good. That is going to prove very good for you this week. You will probably talk to people that you were talking to in the past. Be aware of people double talking and doing just talking about things that they're not going to be able to support later. Mercury retrograde is going to be taking place May 19th through June 11th. So that's going to affect certain communications. Impatience is going to perhaps be there for some of you too. Focus on the positive and take your time. That's what I see for you. Libra, thank you. Hi Scorpio. This week, I selected one card to do a reading for you for this week. And that card that came up for you is the Universe card, number 21. As I look at this card, the energies that come up in it show that you may not be feeling as bright as you'd like to be. Your heart may be feeling heavy this week as there are too many things that you have to choose from. You could feel limited in a way. And this week is going to be a time when you're able to rekindle remembrance in your mind that you're an unlimited being, that there are absolutely no limitations to what it is that you can do. Your power is there, and you do have the footing, even if it's not enough financially, even if you're not getting what it is that you want. Right now, for last week, I see that something really great is about to happen. if it already is not already going that way for you, then it is. A positive outlook this week is showing that something is going to be changing from what it was. And true, it may not be as fluid as you may like it to be. You could feel irritated this week. And there will be a time for being serious, but you're going to be pushed to be more jovial this week and to enjoy the moment a bit more. And to get, there's something showing that you're wanting to be more creative too. And so this week, set an intention for that, as we have a new moon in Taurus, and that new moon is taking place May 18th at 12:15 a.m. But also Mercury retrogrades May 19th through June 11th. Even though there is an energy there where you feel as though some of you are going to feel complete, that you have completed something really big. Don't stop now. Things are just going to get better. Love and family are going to be your main focus perhaps this week. I see some of you are going to be breaking out of depression. And it will help to talk to someone, but if you don't feel comfortable with doing that, then journaling, writing this week is going to be very important for you. But know that you're loved by the universe. Know that you're not alone. And that no matter how you're feeling, things are going to get better. Even if they're wonderful right now, things can only get better. Focus on the positive. That is what I see for you this week, Scorpio. Thank you. Hi, Sagittarius. This week, I selected one card for extra guidance for you for this week. And the card that came up for you is number 2, the waiting game. And it's reversed. When I look at this card that was selected for you for this very week, I see you being stuck on your journey, in thought, making some sort of a decision, wanting to move from one place to another, wanting to shift in position at work to another position, wanting to be closer to someone that you've met. I see you approaching this week with an especially strong spiritual energy. And your heart is going to be the main focus right now. You feel good inside. Some of you. You have a feeling that things are going to be okay. Even though there will be delays perhaps taking place, I see you feeling stuck, and you have an understanding of the cycles. But there is a new moon in Taurus taking place from May 18th, and that May 18th new moon in Taurus is at 12:15 a.m. Mercury retrogrades also May 19th through June 11th. Right now, some lessons are coming back to you. Some things are coming up that you see from when there was a solar and lunar eclipse taking place also. The energies are affecting you. And you're feeling as though you're being held back, but you know that you're at the end of the rope. You're not wanting to wait. You're ready to move. But you know that you can't move backward. You feel like you've got to move forward. And you really can't go back to the way things used to be. If you look at the energies that have been playing out very recently. What is it that you want? That is what's going to come up for you right now. The action that you want to take, that you want to go and do, you want to travel and move to this new apartment or this new house. You want someone to get moving on something and to stop dragging their behinds on it. I see you sidestepping family, a lover, and people who are important people, and getting straight to the heart of the matter, going straight to a leader and talking straight to the person who's at the top of the chain, who needs to be talked to so you can get what you want. This month, or this week rather, you will definitely want to be patient. And waiting is going to prove to be very, very good for you right now. So focus on something else. Send your energy into some other areas that you want to see grow. Write down your goals. Revisit some things that you have been working on in the past and bring those a little bit more forward. The energy is wonderful for that right now. That's what I see for you for this week. Thank you so much, Sagittarius. Hi Capricorn. I did a 1-card reading for you for this week for added insight and guidance. The card that came up for you was number 9, Spiritual Strength. When I look at this card, I see that some of you have been very hard on yourselves. I see that you've been wanting to break through, especially in matters of spirituality and in knowledge of self and in understanding what your journey is at a deeper level. For far too long, you have been holding the torch for other people, and now you're turning around to see that the burden that you've been carrying, it's really heavy, and you're tired of all of the weight. Some of you are going to be lightening your load this week, and some of you are going to talk to people and let them know how you feel. You're going to let them hear what you have to say. I see you being calm about it. I see you really finding the strength to take your time and to be patient, even though people have sometimes frustrated you. I see this week, the week's energy for you is going to pull forth more of a calmness in you. You could be looking at joining some form of a spiritual group or something that's going to help you out health-wise. Yoga, some form of Qigong, Tai Chi, meditation, something I see you joining or looking into, and that is going to help you to be more grounded in your life and to be more present, more so than anything. Be more present and to appreciate your life and where you've come from with it. I see you've had it hard. You've been working very hard. You do have a new moon in Taurus coming up, which is a positive energy, and that's May 18th at 12:15 a.m. There's also Mercury retrograding this month from the 19th of May through June 11th. During that time, any things that you've been trying to work on, they could be slowed down a bit, and maybe your heaviness of mind will subside because you can only go but so fast during that time. So some old plans that you've been focusing on before, it'll be a good time to pull those things out and work on them again. In love, you're going to find the strength to press forward. with someone new that you met probably last month or so before Mercury retrogrades, or a love that you already have, and maybe an argument happened and somebody's broken up about it, but things are going to work out, or you'll find some insight that'll get you through. That's what I see for you right now. This week, Capricorn, thank you. Hi, Aquarius. I did a 1-card reading for you for this week for added guidance and for insight for you. And that card that came up for you is number 15, Temptation. When this card comes up, and what I feel will show up this week or be in the cards or in the events of certain ones of you who are listening, you'll feel pulled in many different directions. You can feel foggy, not really there completely. Very airy, as you are an air sign. This energy is going to be pulling on you, and you're going to be wanting to take action. And there is an energy there that does want you to take some action and to finish something that you started. Wonderful questions to ask yourself now are, what are you feeling tied to? What do you feel that you are not able to move forward on? How do you feel trapped right now? And how can you start to change things? What is one single step that you can take to begin to shift things to be where they feel as though they're more in your favor? You could be weighing the options between this or that. You could be stuck in a love that you don't want to be in. There could be some codependency things playing out. People playing with your mind, power struggles. I see you really clearing the house or clearing house with things that are not serving you with this new moon energy taking place in Taurus, May 18th at 12:15 a.m. Mercury is also retrograding. It's going to slow the pace down with certain challenges that may have been taking place also. Even if those challenges have simply been mental ones for you, where you've been battling with yourself about this career that you're trying to make this move on, or that you want to make this move on. There's a certain class or course or some type of school that you're wanting to go to, but it sounds like somebody's listening to what other people have to say about it, or maybe you're thinking about what other people will think about you and how you're living your life, and judging the way that you're setting your goals or something. So I see you not being so much focused on that, or maybe you're placing too much energy on that, and somebody could be blaming you for something also, that you feel that you owe them something also. I see the thing that's going to help to clear things out for you this week is going to be to work on your life force. Maybe energy work, chakra work, doing some exercise, some breathing, stretching, visualizing, thinking positively, laughing, learning something that really sets you up, that you really enjoy. Something you're very passionate about. Listening to something that you really enjoy. Letting go. Being patient more. And doing some yoga, meditation, qigong, something of any of those things that resonates with your health where you are can be helpful. But I do see life force coming up. Beyond that, I see some of you have your children are there, and they're really calling for you to look at some of the things they're working on right now, and they're going to be very happy about you being there for them. So they're going to be showing their appreciation. That's what I see for you this week. Thank you very much, Aquarius. Hi Pisces, I did a one card reading for you, but two cards jumped out, so I'm going to be reading both of those cards for you. The two cards that came out for you, the one that was first selected was number 7, Deception and Envy, and then Memories of Love fell out, which is number 6, that fell out afterwards. When I look at these two cards that came out for you, especially the very first one, is showing that you're wanting to step ahead, you're wanting to move away from something. You're ready to jump the gun. And you could be looking at certain people around you and wondering, why are they there? Why are they in your circle, in your mind? There may be, check your thoughts, because things may not be as they seem. And maybe you may be a bit impulsive right now. There is a new moon taking place in Taurus, and that new moon is taking place at 12:15 a.m. on the 18th of May. It's going to affect you in some way, being that you have the energy of the moon, and also in certain astrology, Jupiter. So being a water sign, it's showing that it's important right now to let go of negative thoughts, to really release them out and away from you. And if you're carrying any sort of depression, anxieties, and things like that right now, maybe you want to get some herbal tea. Something is coming up that I'm seeing for you that you'll do very simply, that's just going to shift things, because something didn't come through as fast as you want. Something is a bit slow right now. And even though Mercury retrogrades on the 19th of this month of May to June 11th, you've already been feeling like something's holding you back. I see you getting an extra push from somewhere that you didn't expect, an extra helping hand. Be open to that. You shouldn't have to give anything back in return for it either, because it seems like you've already done whatever it is that you needed to do in order to earn whatever it is that someone is going to do on your behalf. I see your career is going to take a move ahead, and the only thing that can slow it down at this point is you being caught up in your emotions, taking things too seriously, taking yourself too seriously, and not being honest with yourself about what you see, what you hear, what you perceive, because your intuition is going to be very strong. And so embrace what is coming to your mind. If it's positive, in the things that are maybe not so positive, find a way to change those things. In love, you'll be in the moment, and you may, lock eyes with someone that seems familiar. Maybe you'll find someone that reaches out from your past that wants to, talk to you again, get to know you again. Listen to your intuition. It's going to be very strong. There could be people around you that could be giving you mixed signals also. Listen to your intuition. This week is a powerful week for you. With two cards coming out for you that no one else got, you're able to make a huge step up from where you were to a new place, but do not let negative thoughts and feelings get in the way of that for you. That's what I have for you, Pisces. Thank you so much, everyone, for all of your support. I love reading all of your comments and feedback. This month, there are two important announcements. First, I'd like to announce the winners of a full numerology report from Naturally High Life for taking the time out to complete our latest market survey. It's a market research survey on our website. And the second announcement is about the brand new interactive feature on our website. The two winners that won the full numerology reports were Clara and Frederick. And those two people have already gotten contacted by me prior to doing this video, just before. But pick a card, which I was just speaking about. It's essentially a free daily reading where you can pick a card for extra guidance at naturallyhighlife.com. And it's easy also for you to win if you'd like to personally win something as well from us. Then all you do is go to naturallyhighlife.com and complete the latest survey that's at the top of the page. This is a survey that's only for us. It's not sold. The information is not given to anyone. It is for customer service reasons and purposes only, because I really do care about the business that I do, and I love what I do, and I look at it as so much more than just a business. So I want to, give my very best. So this is for me to look at what is going on, and and that's it. Beyond that, to pick a card for daily guidance, then you'd go to the site also, and then you can choose one of the cards. It's going to be 3 pretty much every day, and the guidance is written by me, and all you do is choose a card, and then the guidance does come up on the screen. And then, so you'll have a daily reading and your weekly and monthly from us to you. And, when you're on there, leave a comment to let me know what you think about it. Beyond that, know that I appreciate you and thank you for listening. Thank you for liking, subscribing, and sharing the videos. And if you'd like to work closer with me, just visit my website. And that's listed below, naturallyhighlife.com, for personal readings and classes and for weekly articles. And I do have a wonderful other announcement, but I'm not going to announce it just yet. So don't forget to connect with me on Instagram, and then on Facebook. There's Twitter, there's Google+, and of course on YouTube. Please subscribe. And whichever you use, you can find me under the name Sarita Daily. And that's pretty much it. Sarita Daily. And the other page is naturallyhighlife.com. And I have another page for a program that I have called Bliss Return. Beyond that, peace and blessings to you, and balance and wellness as well.